The XF looks like no other Jaguar. At last the company has realised it has played the retro game far longer than was healthy. The S-Type may have seemed like a good idea 10 years ago, but now it's time to move on.
So what we have here is an all-new coupe style saloon. It's so un-Jaguar-like that apart from its distinctive grille, there's little hint of its Castle Bromwich origins. Personally, I'm thrilled that Jaguar's come up with a new design lead, but I'm rather less convinced that the final result is edgy enough.
But it does grow on you, these flowing curves and tight haunches. It's different to every rival, BMW 5 Series, E-Class Merc, Citroën C6. And then you step inside. Touch the starter button and the theatrical performance begins. The starter throbs menacingly, the dashboard vents rotate open, and the gear change knob rises from the centre console. The instruments change from white to blue, the same colour as every button. There's even pinstripe illumination around the edges. Think Motorola Razr phone and you'll get the idea. And look at this. But there's more needed than neat detail if this XF is to drag Jaguar back into profit. It needs to win the hearts and minds of buyers who have never previously put a Jaguar on their short list of desirable cars. And to do that, it needs to drive really well.
The petrol V8 engines are the ones that produce the headline figures and all the excitement, and indeed they're vital to success in America. But it's the diesel in this car that has to do the business in Europe. It's a familiar 2.7 litre V6 twin turbo, super smooth, and coupled to this 6-speed paddle shift automatic transmission is the sort of refinement we've come to expect from Jaguar. It's not lightning quick though, even when you move the transmission into the sport mode, but there is entertainment to be had by playing with the paddle shifts.
The chassis is really terrific. A fine blend of road composure, sharp handling and a great ride, even in this most basic of the 3 chassis options available. Yes, this is a sports saloon. Yet once more Jaguar has pulled back from giving you the really great steering feel that would move this car onto a higher driving plane.
While we're at it, I'm not really convinced by the look of these buttons either. But on the other hand, the XF is fabulous value for money. Every car gets a standard leather, sat-nav, this 6-speed paddle shift auto and Bluetooth connectivity for your telephone. Tick that lot on the options list for the Germans and it will start to hurt really badly.
It's comfortable here too, even though the rear legroom isn't the best. And the combination of the driving position and the low roofline makes the XF feel more sports carish than you might think. The rake of both the front and the back screens is the same as the XK Coupe, which is a clever trick to pull off. The boot, on the other hand, is big but not really tall enough. So there are a few issues, but they're relatively minor. At least we hope so, for this new XF is the best placed car yet to rebuild the fortunes of Jaguar. The good points? There's that smooth, creamy diesel engine, the solid build quality and the very high equipment levels that come as standard. On the negative side, the boot is rather shallow, we'd like more feel from the steering, and the switch gear could be classier.